Mishra's Genuine Draft.
Alright, hello and, well, good morning for me, at least on my end. Magic players, Barry White here from MagicUntapped.com and Magic Untapped on YouTube. We have, as you can see, a Vintage Cube Phantom Draft here on Magic Online. Let's give it a go. Alright, pack one, pick one. We have quite a lot here. Remand is definitely something that catches my eye right off the bat. Baneslayer, that can be a game winner. There is just so much fun stuff to be had in the vintage draft. It is just outrageously cool. I really don't know what to do. I got almost every one of these could be a first, a pack one first, get the first card, the first card, pack one, pick one. I do actually kind of like Murderous though, because it's a creature and it's removal. It's kind of hard to beat that, although Sword of Feast and Famine could be great. I could try to work that in, because protection black and green. God, I almost really want that sword. Although flying for a strike, I mean, this can be a game winner right here. I'm actually going to go for the Baneslayer. That's going to be my pack one. Lyra can go right along with that Baneslayer. Those can be my two big ones. I can try to go Angels, perhaps. Lotus Petal is good at acceleration. Fumigate, board wipe. I'm sure I'm going to see other board wipes, though. So right now I'm going to go kind of big. Get my two big beaters to start. Of course, a Portal, cool, Coalition Bralic, and Monorock. What does this guy do? That's for artifact type stuff. That could be a one-drop right there. This is removal, if I want to have blue in here. Not a terrible idea. Plateau lets me run red right away and go with more of a combat type thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the oh, I don't even know if I'm doing red though. I'm going to take the Student of Warfare. That's what I'm going to do. At least I get my one drop. Come on, go to deck. There we go. Okay, and again, I didn't take Plateau, but I could do the Sacred Foundry if I wanted to. Tinker, oh my gosh, there's a Tinker in this. Infernal Titan. I'm feeling the Elpseth though. That's what I'm feeling. So I think we're going to go like White Weenie build into Angels here, is what I'm kind of feeling. Monotithe could always be a nice little hello. Relic Warrior. I'm going to take the Monotithe. Now we're waiting on the next booster. I'm apparently moving too fast. But I do have time to have a Fresca. How about a Fresca? Teferi, always beautiful. Ravagers of War, an Armageddon essentially. Adanto Vanguard could be nice to have, however, and I think I will take that. I'm definitely going creature heavy here. Waiting for next booster pack. Maybe I'm going too fast. I'm just used to drafts on Arena, perhaps, at this point. Maybe that's why I'm just going too fast. I don't know. These little breaks are nice, however. Gives me a moment to quietly reflect on life, look outside the window, enjoy the backyard before the rain starts again. It's supposed to rain every day through Christmas. At least here in NorCal it is. I'm dreaming of a rainy Christmas. Alright, here we go. That's enough singing. Solitude will be the thing I take, I believe. Oh God, the Mom would be great, but I'm going to take the Solitude. Right now, sticking with Mono White, which I'm okay with. Soulfall Grandmaster, no. Bizarre Baghdad, I don't really have a lot of synergy with that. Firebolt in case I go into red, I suppose, or Vindicate if I go into black. I'm thinking Vindicate. At least it's a straight up removal card. Grab that. Back to the first one, the Sword Wield, the Spear Wield. I think I want the sword. I almost took that the first time anyhow. Grab the relic. Yeah, grab the relic. Waiting for next booster pack again. I'll tell you, this vintage cube is just so cool. There's just so many amazing cards in this. It's freaking phenomenal. Let's see. Again, that's the Metalcraft thing. Academy Ruins. At least I can play this, maybe get back a sword or a relic in case I lose one of those. So I'm going to throw that in my deck. Corpse Dance, Shattered, Blood Chief's Thirst. In case I do go into black, I would like to grab the duel now, so I have the option later. Honestly, might not use it. Although, I mean, I could now splash for the Vindicate I grabbed earlier. So I guess maybe I will use it, just for that. Just for that purpose. And with that in mind, I'm going to grab the Tide Hollow. Recurring Nightmare is terrific, but I think I want the Tide Hollow Sculler. What does this do again? Oh, that's right. It goes wide. Infernal Grass, though, straight up removal. I think it will splash just a tad of black. Not for that card, though. Ah, boy. Threatened Spectre probably will be what I get, although Wrath of God can be a great out. Swift Spirit Time Walk. There's a freaking Time Walk in this. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Spectre would be great, but I think I'd rather have Wrath of God, because at least I can make more token my creatures with this Elspeth. So we'll take the Wrath, actually. Sword of Fire and Ice. I think Usher would be great, Dismay would be great. I think I want to grab some swords. Tanglewire. Stacks. Oh my gosh. Elish Norn. Might never come out, but gotta take that. Right? I mean, you gotta. Why wouldn't I? Got that curve, though. Gotta start working on getting that curve down. I mean, Petition's not staying in. I mean, that's what goes without saying. Giver Ruins would be good. Lotus Bloom is nice, because then I can get these things out a little quicker, however. And I believe that's what I do. I'd love to get the Giver of Ruins, but I think I gotta take that Lotus Bloom to help with my curve. Be amazing turn 1, turn 2, because then maybe I can get a Baneslayer or an Elish Norn ahead of curve. There we go. Marsh Flats is cool. Gosh, I could actually full on just build a Death and Taxes deck if I was really, really trying to here. Iona is amazing, but I mean the mana cost at this point is just way too high. I'll go for the Marsh Flats. Okay, Kiki Jiki. Gotta love Kiki Jiki. I think 3 black is too heavy to keep for that. Do I just go sword tribal? I mean, that would be fun. Go sword tribal. I know, is 3 swords too much? I mean, it's not even really the best sword, but in limited with the milling. Screw it, sword tribal. Let's do it. Winter Orb. Palace Jailer looks good. I am very creature based, so I think a Monastery Mentor would not really work out for me. Dark Ritual would be nice to fill in some blanks here, but I think the control aspect of Palace Jailer, I think that would be good. Ritual? No, Palace Jailer. And we're back where the Mishra's factory is and whatnot. Leader of the Last Hope is fun. Sky Nomad, what does that do again? Oh, okay, that's the blinking one. I don't think I need that. I mean, if I keep ticking it up, it could be removal. Yeah, sure. Well, you know, I'll go for it. Why not? back. This is where the chalice is and the fatal push. I'm going to take the fatal push. It is removal. That's a sideboard. No, definitely not going to be using that. Right now, a lot of these other ones, though, I'm very tempted to... I'm going to have fun trimming this down. Let's just say that. Tanglewire came back, so I'm guessing if that came back, not a lot of people are trying for a stacks type build, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm going to take the Escher the Fallen, though, just for that bow stability. Godless Shrine Wield, and I'm going to take that, because that's definitely something I want. Nothing in here really works for me, so let's hate draft a little bit, and we'll take Uro out of somebody's arsenal. And I guess Bone Shards, at least it's something that we can consider for the deck. Move that in. Out of these two, do I do the card draw with Knight's Whisper? Do I do the Spectral for the 3 flyers? I think I go for the card draw. No, I gave him the Spectral. I ran out of time. Alright, well, Mana Flare. Sure, sideboard. And pack 3, pick 1. Containment Priest is always fun. I can grab a Scrubland and really fix my mana. Toxic Deluge is sick. Tendrils would be fun if I was doing something like that. Balance could wreck me with creatures. But I think, do I go for the Scrubland and just be done with it? And be cool with my lands? Or maybe that wheels. Maybe that wheels. Do I... Jeez, I don't know. The Balance, the Containment Priest, or the Scrubland. I mean, what would you do in this circumstance? If you have an idea, if you think I'm going to draft wrong on this, just let me know in the comment section below here, okay, on YouTube. Because I might flip a 3-sided coin here. You know, I'm trying to go creature heavy. Maybe I just do the Priest to save me from possible sneak attacks or something. Worm Coil would be phenomenal, but my curve's already fairly high, and that's not really what I'm going for. But I think a Source of Plowshares would be fine. The Sun Titan, Kozilek, oh my gosh. Power Word Kill, great removal. That can get rid of a lot of things. Sun Titan, what does that do again? Oh, that's phenomenal. That's great. No, I forgot that's what it does. Ulamog. Jesus Christ. I can't, I'm never going to play the Ulamog. Or the Kozilek. They're never going to come out. I guess I go for this. I can't go for the Sun Titan. It's too big of a... I'm going to go for the removal. That's probably the wrong idea, but I'm going to go for the removal there. Go for the Thoughtseize, of course, as well. The Lingering Souls can come back, though. What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, I go for the Thoughtseize. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. I mean, a lot of 1-drops, but whatever. Gideon, that could be fun. Elspeth Conqueror's Death could be fun. Revoker could be fun. I'm going to go with Gideon. Go a little wider with him. Okay, Chrome Mox. Is that the... Oh, that's the Imprint one. That could be nice for a little mana acceleration as well. Vampiric's always nice. Return a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. Has the Echo. I'm going to go with the Chrome Mox just for a little early acceleration. Okay, Stone Coil, always nice. I don't want that one. I'm kind of liking the Selfless because of the indestructibility, and it flies. Yeah, granted this can get bigger later and has a trample, which would be nice actually with some of these swords. Actually, I kind of like that with the swords. A stone coil with swords. Has reach, has trample. We're going to move that into the deck. Alright. Council's Judgment, not a bad one. Ors of Signat, not a bad one. Exile non-angel, then return that under your control. That could be okay, I guess. Would that be good? What could I flash? Do I have anything really worth flashing is the question. I don't know. Well, I like flash Solitude and stuff. So, yeah, we'll move that to the deck. Next pack, the Scrubland did wheel. We wanted that to begin with, so good thing we didn't pick that up earlier. Going up next here, Ophiromancer makes snakes. Snakes! With that touch. But the Paladin gets something double strike, which I think could be very effective in this deck, so we're going to go ahead and move that to the deck. Cathar Commando could be cool. The Sun Titan came back around as well, but this gives me some artifact and enchantment removal, so we're going to move that to the deck. Coming again, Lingering Souls, Armageddon, Wish Claw. Don't want really my opponent to get that though, especially in limited, so we're going to move Lingering Souls over. Alright, well, I guess Archangel Avacyn is coming our way. Move to deck. Nothing really here. I guess we'll just take the Quagmire. Well, take the Search for Tomorrow. Or not. It was a little too slow on that. Let's move that Quagmire to sideboard. And last pick, irrelevant, sideboard. Alright, let's see, what do we do here? Well, got way too many cards down here in the main deck. Keep all lands in there for now. Lotus Blooming out. Relic, we're going to move to the sideboard. Let's see, Containment Priest, we're going to move. Cathar Commando, we're going to move for now to the sideboard. I don't really want to have a 2 black card if I can help it, so I'm going to move that up there as well. 36, need to drop down about another, what, well, 12 cards, give or take? 26, yeah, about another 12 cards. I'm not really sold on Special Progression being in here. Solitude, that's great. I'm fine to have those. Do I have a ton of synergy with the Restoration Angel? I mean, kind of, but not really. Got 13 creatures. Don't really want to lose too many more creatures if I can help it. Although we do have ways of creating creatures, so that's something good. Let's see. I got 2 1-drop creatures. I got a lot of 1-drop control with the discard, Monotithe for some counter and whatnot. Tide Hollow kind of works as well. Although, yeah, they could get it back, but Tide Hollow pitching into the Chrome Mox, and I get both my colors. So that's something as well. Lingering Souls, always fun. Vanguard, always nice to have that indestructibility. Stone Coil, like I said, I kind of want the... I think what I need to do, though, is I need to start working on some of this higher end. I don't really know if I want all 3 of these. I mean, that already has lifelink. That does not have lifelink, but I think Lyra, I mean, a 5/5 for 5, but I got 5/5 for 5, and 4/4 for 5 I can flip. So I think Lyra, we can toss that out. Some of you might be going, no, 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 but we're going to go ahead and do it. Silverblade, I like. I do like having all this removal, which is nice. I really do. Even the bone shards and the fatal push, I like having all that. Really, really, really do. I don't think we need the Academy Ruins. I think, especially since I can't really use this ability, being a blue ability. So we'll toss that up. We're at 33. Let's see if I can knock a few more out here. So we got 2 creatures here on the 1-drop, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 control pieces on the 1-drop. 2 2-drop creatures, 2. So a lot of my bigger creatures are up here. Do I go down to 2 swords? Fire and Ice definitely stays. Feast and Famine, Body and Mind. I think maybe I'd go down to toss Body and Minds, keep these other 2 for now. Yeah, I think I keep those other 2 for now. 3 may have been a little too greedy. Got no Solitude's a 5-drop. Ellis Norn might not see play. Might see play. Because what, 5, 6, 7 mana? I'm going to have to, even with the Lotus Bloom, 7, 6, 5, 4 mana. 3 if I get the Mox. I think I bring in Ellis Norn if it looks like I am going against other big things. Or small things, I mean. If it looks like I'm going against a lot of other small things, I think maybe I bring the Norn then. I'm really not sold on the Restoration Angel, to be completely honest with you, although it does work well with the Palace Jailer. Because I can become the Monarch again, which is nice. I think I keep the Wrath of God as a sideboard card as well. Maybe? I don't know. See, this is where it gets tough. What do I and don't I keep? I'm still not sold on this Silverblade Paladin, so... Well, I don't want to go much lower on my creature count. That was a thing, too. Gideon makes 2/2. Knight allies, he can become a creature. This makes creatures as well. Makes things indestructible. The -4 is a Crusade-like ability, or is it? No, it's not really Crusade-like ability. It's more of a Glorious Anthem. That's a Glorious Anthem, because creatures you control. I think I keep the Usher the Fallen. I think I don't think I need 2 1-drop creatures here. I really don't. Or am I... Maybe I'm going too heavy here. Maybe I move the Fatal Push to the sideboard. Brings me another 30. They still have a lot of good ways to deal with creatures here. I do feel like maybe I do move the Student of Warfare. I do think that maybe that was a good idea. 2 2-drop creatures, 1 1-drop creature. Got a lot of efficiency here. Vindicate, good. Lingering Souls, good. Makes me flyers. Silverblade, I think I do move. It doesn't. I'm just not sold on the Silverblade. I do move the Wrath of God for now to the sideboard. Partially because I do have a lot of good spot removal. I'm at 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. Actually, I can actually move the Wrath of God back. I wasn't taking into account these lands here. So no, let's actually move the Wrath of God back. So I'm at 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Perfect. Let's add some basic lands. I'm going to just say suggest lands. I'm going to go down one of the swamps, up one of the plains. Add that to deck. Brings me to 40. I think this is what we're going to go for. Let's see how it works. Alright, match 1. We won the die roll. We're on the play. Yes. We have 2 lands here. We can do a Tide Hollow turn 2 if we so wanted to. We can do a turn 1 Stone Coil into a turn 2 Tide Hollow. We have turn 3 on the sword. I think I go ahead and give this a try. So we're going to go ahead and keep that. Opponent is mulliganing to 6. And I keep that. Alrighty. Pop down the swamp and Stone Coil for 1. And go ahead and pass the turn. Opponent, what do you got? Hallowed Fountain enters tapped. Okay, so we're looking at Zorius here. Avison, not what I wanted. I was hoping to get a land. Maybe next turn I'll get a land or a mana source of some sort. Go ahead and get in there for 1. Very good. And then let's bring out the Tide Hollow. Let's see what they have in their hand. Very good. A little bit here. What we got? What do we have here? We have a Force of Negation. They could force negate my sword, perhaps, but they need something to discard for it, don't they? Yeah, they have Exile blue card. Right now it's the only blue card they have. I'm going to take out that Worm Coil. I don't really want them to be getting that anytime soon. So there we go. Opponent. What do you got for me? Dropping down the island. Tapping 2 for the Signet. Take that Signet out of there also. Alright, give me Liberty or give me land. I got land. Alright, let's go knock that down now. Get in there for another 3. Very good. Black and green on that. I don't think they have anything for me. Now, hopefully they did not draw a blue card for this Force of Negation. But we're about to find out. But I feel like I need to be aggressive here. Sword of Feast and the Famine. I guess at worst I do get rid of the Force in case they, you know, with the Wrath of God later, if it comes to that. Down to the Wrath of Gods, they get the Worm Coil engine back, but let's see. Opponent, do you have something? Treachery. They did draw a blue card, so that is that for the sword. That's also that for the Force of Negation. So, as Bill Murray would say, at least I got that going for me. There's the Plains. Alrighty. And that's it. That's all they got. I get a... My moniker of my hand is outrageously high. Alright, get in there for another 3, I suppose. And very good. A Treachery would be an amazing card to draft now that I saw that there's Ulamog and stuff like that in there, because then I could get one of those, which would be phenomenal. But, alright, that's it for the Plains. Skyclave, alright, very nice. They're going to get their Worm Coil back, and they get 1, 2, 3, 5 of the 6 mana they need for it. So that's nice. At least they got that going for them, and now they have a 2-2. Alright, do I draw? I do not, but I do draw the Vanguard, which is good. I'm going to hold the Stone Coil back. I see no reason to attack with it, to be completely honest with you. Seems like a dumb idea. Alright. Vanguard is a go. Opponent, do they have a land or another mana source with which they can then cast their Worm Coil? Yes, yes they do. That would be one. That would work. And here it comes. Okay. Here it comes. They swing the Skyclave. They do not swing with the Skyclave. Okay, this is what Death Touch and Lifelink. At least there's no Trample. Mana Tithe, a little late for that, I must say. Alright, begin combat. Yet not attacking. I need these things as defenders now. I thought I put enough land in here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just bad luck. Blame the auto shuffler. Right? That's what they say. Yep, no, we're gonna block there. Okay. we're going to pay 4 life, which is better than losing 6. I mean, they're going to gain 6, unfortunately. But at least I got that. I did get another land. I think I attack, give that indestructibility. Is that what I do? That's not until your next turn. I can make 2/2 knights. Let me block for 6. I can kill. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make 2/2 knights. I'm going to see if I can chump block all of them on the Worm Coil. They can create those 2 tokens, then I'll Wrath of God next turn. That's what I'm going to try to do. Emphasis on try. They are on blue. And if they counter this, well, they're going to counter the Wrath of God anyway. So, got to keep that in mind. And they got something. They're going to draw 3 and then discard 2 or a basic land. Fishing for that remand, I think, that we saw in pack 1. What do they find? We'll find out. Alright, there's Discovery. They discard Elspeth and Jace Vern's Prodigy. So I'm assuming Gideon resolves. Gideon does resolve. Okay, yep. Not going to do combat. I probably should have used his ability, then went to combat. That was a little dumb. Yep, I should have. That's on me. I screwed that up. Alrighty. That is on me, 100% on me. Tapping out now, which had the MODO-style open. What do you got? Solitude? Solitude? Alright. Definitely don't like how this is going here, but at least I have the Wrath of God. Should be able to get through next turn. So, yeah, we are going to just block there. At least there's no trample. And moving on. Alright. I have my own Solitude, which I think I'll use actually on the Worm Coil engine. I'll gain my 6. They don't, because it's when it dies, right? Yeah, when it dies, and this exiles. So, go ahead and do that. We are going to exile the... I think I exile the Avacyn? Or the Gideon? I think I exile the Gideon. So Solitude evokes. We're gonna, yeah. Boom. Oh, and we're going to exile that. All right. So yeah, they gain another 6 life. Now at least I don't have to deal with those darn split worm thingies. Alright, opponent, your turn. 15, that can bring me down to 10 as far as I know. And what do they have? Are they going to get in for 5? They are. Damage, main 2. Tap your islands. Just tap your tap your blue sources. Monastery and Mentor. Okay, getting another white source would be phenomenal. Mox Sapphire. Yep. Yeah, it's a thing. That is a thing. We got a Time Walk to follow that up with. Instep. Alright. That's the thing. Got an Infernal Grasp, which doesn't thrill me too. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay, because I could get the Apparition, perhaps. Because right now, if I Wrath of God, they're as nice as the payoff would be. They're going to counter that thing, and I might be able to have some time to do it next turn. Right? Maybe. So let's see. Or if I do this on my turn, let's assume it's a 3-drop counter spell. They have cards in hand. They have no cards in hand. I was going to Wrath of God. No cards in hand. I mean, granted, I don't get the payoff on the Apparition, but they have no cards in hand. And so they flash in the Borrower. Big deal. Here comes the Brazen Borrower. Okay. So they're getting in for 3 definitely. I could Infernal Grass that, of course. Or if I get into the land, I could hold and do the Abyss and flash that in as a blocker. I get a Vindicate. I think I like that better than the Grasp. So let's go ahead and get in for 2 with my Illusion. So if I can win this at this point, that would be phenomenal. Alright, get in there with the Vindicate. We'll find out if they have a counter. No counter, so that's been vindicated. And opponent's turn. Beautifully tap out for something right here. They have a Gideon as well. It only destroys creatures, unfortunately. Yep, they get their 2/2 Knight Ally token. No first strike or anything, just a 2/2 vanilla, which can block my 2/2 vanilla, or vice versa. Bone Shards. Yep. Infernal Grasp. Yep. Do we just trade here? I think I just want to trade here. Yeah, we'll attack the Gideon, see if we can get that tick down, because the Gideon can turn into that 5/5. Indestructible at that, so get into Gideon. He blocks there. Yeah, let's trade, I suppose. At least now we can't get in with lethal with Gideon. Alright. Yeah, I really think they have this one. Yep, create a 2/2 Knight Ally again. Alright. And is that where they end it? That is where they end it. I don't think I grasp that. Alright, well, that can come in. I can now at least flash in Avacyn. At least I'm going to try to flash in Avacyn. So, moving on. Opponent, main, do they try to go in for lethal? And I'll try to flash in and maybe block. No, they're going wide. I don't know why they didn't go for lethal there. Unless I thought maybe I had an exile, some sort of exile attack. I'm going to attempt to flash in Avacyn. We'll see if it works. Fingers crossed, folks. Does it work? Counter? They have something. And the blue? Yeah, they gotta have a counter or card draw or something they're doing here. Mystic Confluence. Alrighty. That gets the job done. No, I can't pay the 3. So that's that there. Alright. Very good. I go down to 5. They really could have probably won that turn. I was getting close to it. Relic. Maybe not won that turn, but getting close to it. Bring out the Baneslayer. See what happens here. And if this is countered, then I'm toast. At least that comes out. And we'll see what happens from here. Alrighty. Very good. Relic, exile all graveyards. Yep, yep. And they drew an extra card, of course. Blue in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I don't know. What are you doing here? It's a lot. Repeal. Okay. Yep. GG. You win. Let's move to some sideboarding here. They are blue. Protection from green and blue sounds good. That is blue and red, and that is black and green. Didn't see black or green in there. So let's see. So that comes in. What else comes in? Didn't really see much. Only of like flash type things. I mean, I guess I can destroy a Mox. Is that really? I mean, they might have a Snapcaster. They might not. I don't know. I don't really know what else I do. I mean, now I know to hold a Vindicate for something else. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to try this. Why not? Submit deck. Alright, play first. Yep. Alright, we have a Lotus Bloom, we have a Chrome Mox, a couple big things as well, but I think we'll go ahead and keep this, even though there's no land. The fact we have the Lotus Bloom and the Chrome Mox, I think we're okay. We do have 2 1-drops, so we're going to keep that. Keeping a no land hand. It's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Alright, let's see here. We got the Lotus Bloom. We're going to suspend that. We have the Chrome Mox. We're going to cast that, and we are going to go ahead and I think we toss the Avis into it. Oh, no, trigger. Cancel. What's going on here? Okay. Imprint. The Avison. And then we go ahead and play the Usher now. I'm not so worried about Monotithe on turn 1. Maybe I should be. Opponent with the planes that they don't do anything with. Alright, that ticks down. What's going on here? I thought I had enough land. Alright. I'm just... Oops. Oh well. I'm just derping. Alright, they flashed that in. Suspend ticks down. Alright, there's the planes. Alright, let's actually attack this time. Okay, get in there for 1. They're condemning. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Alright, opponent. Boy, just holding back. Yeah, they got like a counter spell or something. I'd be holding to try to counter that Lotus Bloom. Alright. Cast Lotus Bloom. Cast. And it comes in. Okay. Now I also have Swords of Plowshares, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could cast a Baneslayer. They're probably going to counter it. So I think I'm going to cast Gideon with 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1 open for a Monotithe here. So cast that. Add 3 white. Tap for white. Yeah. Get out there. Try to counter it. I'll try to Monotithe your counter. Their force of negation. Ooh, their force of negationing. Well, in the event, well, no, I can't. Because they have the money to pay it. Jeez. Force negation in their opening hand, I'm assuming. 2 games in a row. Well, isn't that nice? I guess it didn't matter what I played. Opponent. Yep. Alright. Well, that comes out tapped. At least it comes out. Moving on. They're tapping out for a thirst for discovery. I think that's fine. Let them do that. Just let them do that. And what do they discard? Oh, pardon me for the yawn. It's 11:23 in the morning. I shouldn't be yawning. I've already had too much coffee. Like 3 mugs of it. Alright. Jace and a Worm Coil engine. 2 fewer things to worry about. Alright, opponent. Drops down an island. Monastery Mentor. Yep, that comes out. They're going to repeal. I'm going to tap. Great, let me, tap for white. We are going to monetize the repeal. And then we're just going to go ahead and swords the Mentor before the prowess hits. So they gain their 2 back, and they get just a 1/1 with prowess. Alright, that worked out well. In step, alright, what we got? We got a plains. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to bring out Elspeth. And we are, of course, going to create some soldier tokens. No, a soldier token. What's the one that creates 3? I don't remember which one that. Oh, that's the more expensive one. That's like 2 white and 4. The 6 drop makes 3. That's right. Alright, opponent. Waiting on you. Drop a plains. Tapping out, maybe? Yeah, tapping out. For a Teferi. Very nice. Very nice. I had a feeling I was going to see that. Had a feeling. They're probably going to tuck my Elspeth. Yes, they are. They're going to attack with their 2/2. No, they're not going to attack with the 2/2. They want to be able to block there. Okay. So I get some removal, and I get a plains, which is actually still pretty good. Move to combat. Do you want to trade tokens with me? I'm assuming you do. And you do. Okay. Bring out Baneslayer. Now I have no cards in hand. But at least I have a Baneslayer. I just wish I had somebody to protect it from blue. Alright, they're going to do their draw with their lands. Tapping a lot of mana for a solid dude. A solid dude. Jeez. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go most of mono white was not a good idea. Alright, untapping some lands with 2 cards still in play. Alright, can I get some way of removing Teferi? No, I get a plains, which I'll just hold. I'll take some lumps here. You want to crack a strand or not? What do you do? What do you do? Okay, yeah, they do crack. Very good. Go back down to 19. Yep, Teferi. Yeah, I really think they got this. Did I screw up the math on my lands is my question. But now I'm drawing a bunch of lands, so it says, I don't know. Yep, instep, untaps. Mm-hmm. 2 cards in hand still. I'm going to draw another land. No, I get Elspeth. Oh, that's right. They tucked Elspeth. Well, screw it. I'm going to try. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's. Oh, and it gets out there. All right. Create a soldier. Very good. They're going to be flipping Jace next turn, I believe. Return the Elspeth to my hand. Yeah. Oh, the token. Okay. Oh, that works too. Flashing it in. Yep. Yeah, I really think they got this. Especially having Teferi out. And then flipping Jace. That's just phenomenal. That's just so good. That is so good. Repeal. Oh, no, Thirst. Well, they repeal it. Be repealing for the 0, I guess. There you go. Uh-huh. Colonnade. Yep. Getting into me, probably. Yeah. No, it helps stuff. I should pay attention to that. Alright, untap your 2 lands. Yeah, Lingering Soul, so you can do that with a flashback. Cast that. Do they have a counter? If they have a counter, I'm still going to flash it back, so. No. Alright, and let's go ahead and cast this flashback. Black and 1. Get a couple more creatures here. Opponent. Paying costs, okay. Countering the flashback, I guess. Mystic Confluence, okay. Man, she's got all the answers here. Yes, you do. Alright. Uh-huh. Alright. Really getting in there, aren't you? Yep. Yep. I really don't think there's any way we can... There's no way. There is absolutely no way. So we're just going to go ahead and say GG. That was fun. Boom. Our first game didn't go so well. First match, that is. We'll see how this goes. There on the play, we have 3 lands for the first time today. Both of our colors. We have a turn 1 Swords into a turn 2 Tidehauler, a turn 3 Sword of Feast and Famine. I say we keep this. They went down. They went down to 6 cards. Bring that in tapped. Our turn. Alright, we got Avacyn there. We're just going to go ahead and plop down the plains for that turn 1 Swords if necessary. Opponent brings in another tapped land. Alright, in step. We have 2 plains here. I want to bring in the Godless Shrine. We're going to pay the 2 so that we can do the Tidehauler. Let's see what they have. Who do they have? Mole Drifter, which is the draw 2 cards. Scarab God, Coalition Relic. Scarab God is a scary thing, though. And I don't want them to have that. At least not for now. Okay. I mean, I do have the swords, I guess. I guess I could have kept that out. Because it is a dies thing, but... Tis what it is. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna land. I don't know what the problem was previously. Go ahead, get in there, 4-2. Let's remind myself what you have here. You play the swamp. Get in there for 2. Okay, yeah, no fancy stuff right now. Alright, get in there for 2. Bring out a Sword of Feast and Famine. They're going to swords. Okay, that's fine. At least I have a sword. A sword. Alright, they are probably going to bring their, whatchamacallit god back. No, they're going to evoke, or not evoke, they're going to hardcast the Mulldrifter, draw their cards. Alright, and there. Planes out, I got 4 down. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Knight Errand. Make my 1-1. And end my turn there. Alright, Coalition Relic. They have to use mana. Now they can cast. I guess they couldn't afford it last turn. Or could they? I don't know. Oh, they just wanted the Mulldrifter, I guess. Alright. They're going to attack, attacking in, going to block with the Soldier, of course. Yeah. Yeah, let's declare blockers. Why can't I block? Oh, flying. That's why I can't block. Reading the cards explains the cards. Even I know that. Alright. Well, next turn when they attack her, at least I can flash in Avacyn. So as they say, at least I would have that going for me. That said, I'm not going to attack. I don't think. Well, let's see. Well, I can untap all lands I control. They probably have some sort of removal or flash tech, but let's go ahead and create another 1-1 just to be safe here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and equip for 2 on the one that can attack. We'll see if they have any response to that. No? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try to attack here. Emphasis on try to attack. Throw black and green, which is nice. Yeah, that works. I'm going to return that to my hand, which gets rid of it. They're going to draw a card, a counter target spell. What spell are you going to target? No idea. Okay, well that happened. So I will not be flashing an Avacyn. There's a token there. Okay. Now let's grab the relic. Don't remember what it took over it. Tap in 3. No, 2. Can I go ahead and destroy that? Yeah, that's fine. It's a good card. It is a good card. Bringing out the Scarab God. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to get rid of that at the end of the turn. End step. Swords there. Get rid of that. Okay. Wrath of God now I have. Cool. Go ahead and bring that out. Do I equip or do I hold back? Actually, I think I'm going to, since they're all tapped out, that's on adventure. I am going to honestly just put out the Baneslayer. leave one open. They don't know what I have. And I'm going to end the turn there. That goes up there. 3-color deck. And Fractured Identity. Well, that will work. That will work. That is nice. You know what else is nice? Is it Wrath of God next turn? Especially now that those have Summoning Sickness. Get in for 2. Very good. Okay, cool. Groovy. Bring down the swamp, and we are just going to Wrath of God. Yep, put that in the bottom of your library. Glad you kept that Wrath of God in. Yep, very good. Alrighty. And that's yeah, that's good. That's it. Coalition Relic, cool. Opponent, tapping some stuff. Bring out Tarn. Popping the Tarn. Tarn Nation. Let me bring it out. I didn't even see it. Night's Whisperer. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. I mean, they got plenty of mana to cast whatever they drew. Mana Vault. Very nice. You were doing fine on mana. Did you draft a Fireball? Wouldn't that have been neat? So I think 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm actually just one short of a Sword of Fire and Ice. But that's fine, because I'm going to try to flash in the Avacyn during their end step, and then see if I can equip it later. Yeah, put a counter on the Relic. Alright, Mana Vault. Well, it is untapped, so I don't have to worry about that. And opponent is a black mana. 3 cards in hand. One of those is probably a counter. But I'm going to go ahead and play into it, because I don't have enough mana and I want to wait to draw mana to play that and then the Avacyn. So, bring out Avacyn, hopefully. At worst, pull out a counterspell from their hand. No, Avacyn is in. Okay, in step. Cool. Restoration Angel. Which could save me. We'll save Avacyn's 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go ahead and equip on Avacyn. We're going to pay 2 there. And we are going to move to attack, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. Does it get in? Oh, very nice. They discard a card, I untap my lands. Well, that was nice. Well, they discard. To be determined. They discard a swamp. Okay. Second main phase. Sword of Fire and Ice. Bring that up. And we say okay. Opponent, Mana Vault, yep. That's not a big deal. I'm going to hold this Restoration Angel not to play it at the end of their turn. I want to hold it in case they have a way of dealing with Avacyn. I can then flash. I can blink Avacyn. They're going to Vindicate that, and this is a non-angel creature. Okay, so they're going to Vindicate the sword. I do have another sword though, so that's okay. And they're going to swift in that, so Restoration Angel, white to do Doom, That comes in. Targeting Avacyn, yep. It's now invalid target for Swift End. Oh, probably hit the OK button. What happened? Oh, non-angel creature. Details, Barry, details. Alrighty. Well, that's still fine. Oh, Solitude. I can Solitude. Do I have enough for 5, 7? I think I have 7. And that's Flash anyway. So, equip there. 1, 2. Alright. And then move to combat here. Get 5 in the air. Okay. Yeah, blue and red. +2/+2. Draw a card, 2 damage to any target. Alright. Well, 2 damage to you. There we go. Very good. I got a Chrome Mox, which I'm going to hold. And we're going to pass turn. Okay. Yeah, Monovolt's not tapped. Let's see what we have here. Now, they can attack, they can gain 2 off the attack. Oh, that's it. Moving to the next game. Let's see here. You're playing, let's see, that's green and blue. You go blue. I mean, 3-color deck here. The swords definitely help. The Pro Black helps a lot. The Pro Blue helps a lot. I don't believe I saw any greens, so no reason to have the green. Let's see, the Fatal Push. I mean, having creature removal definitely helped. I don't know. Do I change much of anything? Honestly, it seemed to go pretty well. Maybe I just keep that. Maybe I just keep that. Yeah, I don't see a reason to change anything. Of course, they are on the play again. We have a Swamp, we have a Chrome Mox. I have a Solitude, Bone Shards. I have something. I'm not married to this hand, though. I'm fine tossing that back. Bone Shards came back. We have a Swords. We have a Vanguard. We have a Sword. I like this so much better. We're going to keep this. We're going to toss back a Plains. Done. And they skip their draw step, of course. Deserted Beach comes into play tapped. And comes to be my turn. I have an Elspeth, cool, Plains, and go. And it gets Planeswalkers too, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Just in the off chance. Okay, opponent, I'm sitting there as they are. I believe I will go ahead and just play on curve for right now, and I'm going to bring out the Bodyguard, or the Vanguard rather. And I'm going to pass turn there. Very good. And my opponent, I'm going to go ahead and fetch Underground Sea. Here, that's a good card. Liliana of the Veil. Okay. Sacrifice a creature. Cool. We can do that. That one. That works for me. I believe that's all we're going to do this turn. Alright, moving on. We have the Marsh Flats. I'm fine bringing out the Marsh Flats. We are going to Bone Shards, discarding a card. That we're going to pay black, and I'm going to discard Do I discard the Shrine or the Elspeth? I can always get more mana later. Then I can play the sword next turn. I'm fine discarding the Shrine to get rid of that Lily. And we're going to end the turn there. Okay. Waiting on the opponent. Another Planeswalker. Alrighty. Exile's top 3 of my library. Value X. Okay. Fun things. What do I lose? What did I lose? Chrome Mox, Lingering Souls, and a Shattered Sanctum. Okay. Could have been a lot worse, to be very honest with you. It could have been so much worse. Oh, shit, I forgot to pop my Marsh Flats. I'll do that now. And we'll grab the Scrubland. And then... I mean, it didn't really change anything, the fact that I misfired there. Difference of playing paper versus playing digital. Do much prefer paper. Alright, opponent. Alright, plusing that again. They're probably going to be able to ult that sooner rather than later. Alright. Very good. I gotta Vindicate though. And I am going to... Whoops. I'm not gonna do that. Vindicate that. See if I can get that to fire off without getting countered. Yep, alright, very good. Happy about that. And my Palace Jailer. Alrighty. Opponent. Sits there. Well, might as well. Let's see what you're sitting there with. Assuming it gets through. Yep, gets through. Alright. What do we have here? Well, again, I can exile that again, dig 3 times, bribery, which, what does that do? You get to steal one of my creatures. You got some fun stuff here. We're going to get rid of the bribery. Definitely have some fun stuff. In case you can play that bribery next turn, I don't want you to. Oh wait, you can. That's right. Misplays. Misplays everywhere. Should exile that. At least I made him earn it. Opponent. I'm just going to play the Murderous Rider. Alright. Definitely going to save that sword for something a little bigger. Alright, screw it. Thoughtseize you. Thoughtseize the... I gotta get the bribery. So you counter something with the Confluence. Not a big deal. Alright, there's your extra land. Do you bring out your Scarab God after you attack or not? I hope you do. Alright, get in there. We trade for 2. Alrighty. Scarab God? Scarab God. Alrighty. Just swords that again. Cool. Alright, Restoration Angel. Well, at least it would be a blocker. Ah, no, I can't even cast it. Maybe I shouldn't have tossed that, Godless Shrine earlier. Never think you're going to draw more lands. It's a trap every time. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get in there for 2 again. They're probably going to counter the first thing I cast. If they counter it, they counter it. It happens. Gilded Lotus. They have 3, they have 4. That's not enough to counter something. So I should just Solitude now, I suppose. Just evoke, and we're going to toss out, we're just going to toss Elspeth away. I don't know if that was the right play or not, but that, alright, yep. At least I can stop getting life from that part. Right. And there's no way they'll be able to draw it back, so I'll take that as a win. Alright, opponent probably going to crack that Tarn, yep. Throw down an island. Dig through time, yes they do. This always takes a moment. These dig through times always seem to take a moment. Alrighty. Opponent with a lot of mana now. Can do practically anything they want. They have plenty left over. Alright, they're going to vindicate a land. They know I'm having trouble drawing them. So they do. Well, at least I got a 1-drop. And theoretically, a 1-drop I can equip next turn. Oh, pardon me. I actually missed a confluence. I can just throw it back in my hand. Yep. What did they do? Oh, they drew 3 cards. Okay. Well, that's pretty good too, I hear. A lot of mana. Archon of Cruelty. That is a sick card. Phenomenal. Oh, I have to sacrifice something. Oh, that's right. And I have to discard a card. That's right. Well, you know what? That's going to swing for 6. I don't have the mana. I can't compete with this. We're just going to move on to the next game. Tell you some fun stuff in that deck. Some really fun stuff in that deck. I think I gotta drop down a couple things. I'm really thinking 18 mana sources maybe not enough. Maybe I should have had 19 or 20, but do I throw the Kami Ruins in or the Kissing Quagmire in just for an extra land? I mean, that feels like a bad thing. But I think I whiffed a little bit building the deck by doing that. But, you know, by having 16 plus 2, maybe it should have been 17 plus 2, because maybe my curve is higher than I was giving it appreciation for. Anyway, we are going to... Gosh, what can I do against that this time around? I feel like Planeswalkers aren't as useful as I was really thinking, perhaps. I mean, maybe that's what I do. I bring down... I bring in the Student of Warfare. And I guess I bring in the Fatal Push. And we'll also remove... I kind of want to remove the Restoration Angel. I don't know why. It just feels like the right call. Alright, we'll be on the play, of course. We have 2 white sources with 3 black cards in our hand. We can't do that. Mulligan them down. We can't do this one either. This is shilly. Mulligan down to 5. I'm okay with this. We have the Lotus Bloom. Yes, we have 3 planes. But this is something we can at least work with, so we're going to keep this. We're going to toss the bone shards back, and we're going to toss a plains back. And be done there. So we're going to go ahead and suspend the Lotus Bloom, plains, Usher of the Fallen, and passing turn. And opponent, play that tapped. Very cool. That ticks down one. We get the Godless Shrine, which we'll play next turn. Bring in the plains. And then attack there. We'll boast. Have it make me an extra creature there. And get in for one. And I'm going to pass turn. Opponent with a swamp. Right now I'm fine just continually boasting, especially having an X creature in my hand. Scrubland comes out. Well, I should have done the Godless Shrine since I'm only planning on tapping 2, but this is a thing. At least I know I can do something with black if necessary. Alright, opponent takes 2 this time. Or 3, rather, this time. They move on, playing more land. Alright, for Ravenous Chupacabra, probably targeting the Usher of the Fallen. Yes, sir. Very good, sir. Alright. Let's cast that. There's a Vindicate. So if I wanted to, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can make it a 7/7 Serpent. And honestly, I think I kind of want to. You'll pay the 2. Yep. Done. Bring that out as a 7/7 reach, trample, protection from monocolored or multicolored. And hope that was a good play. We will find out. Alright, opponent is okay. Well, you know what? I tried. A for effort. I've seen that. Do they draft like 5 of those things? I mean, seriously. Alright. Gonna hold those back to block. And moving on. Bribery. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to vindicate one of my own creatures. I know 2 or 3 things that they're going to want to have. Very happy I don't have the Elspeth in the deck. Pardon me. Alright, Palace Jailer. Oh, okay, that's fine. I just want that card draw from the Monarch. Alright, get in there for 2. Yeah, sure, get in there for 2. Why not? Yep, draw your extra card. Alright, very good. Solitude, which I can hard cast that. Exile the Jailer, gain my 2 life, and then get in there. Yeah, I like that. Hard cast that in. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. Does not. Target on the Jailer. Alright. Try to get in there for 1. And I do. Very cool. Look at me. I'm the Monarch now. Okay, that was so lame. Yep, drawing my extra card. It's a Plains. Opponent. Bringing some stuff out. Tapping a lot of mana for it too. Fractured Identity. Okay. I really discounted blue in this. I suppose I shouldn't have, but I did. You're the Monarch now. Look at you. You are the Monarch now. Draw your card. I drew another Plains. Alright, well, I can't have that be coming at me. So just get rid of it. Passing turn. Opponent. See, I have to do really good with my lands, or I do really poorly with my lands. Right now, that seems to be all I can really draw. Speaking of drawing. Uh-huh. Mana Vault. Yeah, I hear that's a good card. Bring out the Murderous Rider, I'm assuming? No, Black Lotus into Murderous Rider. Right? Be phenomenal if they bring out the Murderous Rider and I get a Wrath of God. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Alright, getting in for 2. Yup, yup. Probably just draw a land. I did. Draw a land and, yeah, we can't keep doing this. No. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a Wrath of God next turn. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 13. I can give it another try for a Wrath of God. Why not? I don't see any reason why not. Mana Vault trigger. You want to play your 4 and untap it? I mean, you got plenty. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Alright. Mishra's Factory. Well, now we got 2, 4, 6, 8 on the board. Getting in for 8. Very good. Yep. Alright. My last chance to draw a Wrath of God is coming up right now. Liliana of the Veil. Okay. Yeah, I'll discard the Plains. Bye-bye, Plains. You both discard lands, yeah. See how that went? Yep, trigger there. And I drew Swords to Plowshares. What we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8. I could try to Swords the Factory and try to live one more turn. We'll see how it goes. Just Swords the Rider. Makes sense they do that before combat, to be honest. And they dig through time. Which is ironic because of all the time it takes to dig. Alright. They found a counter, I'm assuming. What we got here? Paying costs. Mystic Confluence. That's fine. Pay 3. Pay 3. Oh, they did the same at all 3 times. Alright, conceding game. Alright, well, 0-2. See if we can get eke out a win here before I do a third loss. We are on the play. Sorry, my daughter is being extremely loud. We have a turn 1 play, and that is it. I'm going to move on. Okay, this I like a little better. We have the Lotus Bloom, we have Bone Shards, we also have the Vanguard. I definitely do like this. We will, what will we do? I'm going to throw back the swamp. You're going to keep this. You're going to throw back the swamp. And done. The opponent. Forest. Rift Sower. Alright, they're going to search for some land soon. In step. Okay. Moving on here. Let's go ahead and suspend the Lotus Bloom. We are also going to go ahead and drop the scrub lands. And we're going to do a... Do I do a turn 1? No, I think I'm okay doing a turn 2 Vanguard. Everyone wants to make noise now. No, like kitties in here. Alrighty. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just... I'm going to hold that Stone Cold Serpent for a little bit. And opponent. Alright. There you go. Dimir Signet. Okay. End step. Yep. That ticks down. Restoration Angel. We are going to go ahead and play the Shrine, and we will pay the 2. Going to drop down a Vanguard. And pass the turn there. Alright. Rift Sower suspends. I believe that's the last of the suspends. So I think it comes out. Yep. Last of the time counter. As that happens, we're going to go ahead and bring that out. Apparently I have both kitties in the room now. Alright. Moving down. They are tapping out quite a bit for a bribery. Where have I seen that before? Good kitty. Where have we seen the bribery before, huh? Alright. Well, I can think of a couple juicy things they're going to want. Yep, Baneslayer. That's a thing. Alright. Comes down. Have the Wrath of God. Can't do anything with it, but I can go ahead and just bone charge my Baneslayer here. I'm fine discarding Restoration Angel. That's fine. Because now I can get in there for 2. Or 3 rather. Attack for 3. And bring him down to 17. And passing the turn. Alright. Opponent with tons of land. Yeah, they're going to get in there for 1. Can bring out the Lotus Bloom now. Alright. Oh yeah. Probably click on it. I have a Sword of Feast or Famine. We know they're on blue. So many blue players. I don't really want to use the Lotus Bloom on this if I can help it. I'd rather hold on to it for now, or... Well, you know what? No, don't screw it. Now my cats are fighting. Alrighty. Attacking for none. I hate when I do that. She can go ahead and cast the Storm Coil onto and pass turn. Maybe I could have gotten the Feast of Sword in and taken care of that, because that went through really fast. The War on All Elves. Alright, opponents. Nope, yep, okay. Moving on here, we have an Infernal Grasp. Am I okay doing the Wrath of God now? I don't know if I like it. They have a lot of blue up, 2 cards in hand. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to swing there, swing there. How do they want to do this? They're just going to block there. I guess I go ahead and pay the 4 life. Hold the Grasp for something else. I'll go down to 15. And I'll pass the turn. I mean, at least Infernal Grasp was an instant. So if I have to force something through the following turn, I can try through a counterspell. Always got to assume they have counterspells. Two forests. It's a little mana conversion. Alright, black blue. That's activating Lumbering Falls. Well, now I can do a little, oh, it's hexproof. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be hexproof? Alright, well that's going to get in. So that gets in for 3. End step, I'm going to see if I can get rid of the rifts over here. Yeah, it'll take me down to 8. What happens here? Karma Slug. Cool name. Alright, they do counter it. I'm okay with that. Usher the Fallen. We are going to go ahead and sacrifice for 3 red. Why not? Feast or Famine. Equip that there. And then move to combat. Swing, swing. You're going to have to discard a card to get to untap my lands. Discard Ulamog. Cool. That's going to get everything shuffled back in. And I'm going to go ahead and play my Usher of the Fallen and pass the turn. Opponent. What do they do here? No, they just leave it back to block? Okay. Goes Solitude. I think I hold on to that for now. And I also think I swing out. And we're going to go ahead and boast. Get that extra creature token out. Because now I think I can Solitude and I can toss my Palace Jailer to it, if need be. Okay, they're going to block there. Do I trade that? Yeah, I think I'm okay. Now, you know what, we'll pay the 4 life. Go down to 6. They may or may not have a response to that. So right now they're going to be taking 4, 5, 6 as it is. They may have to discard their last card, so if they have something to play, now would be the time to do it. They are playing something. One, two, three, 4. Returning the Serpent to my hand. I think I'm okay having those 2 returned to my hand, to be completely honest with you. Alright, so you're just going to take the 2. And I'm going to pass the turn there. Opponent drops a land. Baleful Strix coming out, maybe? No, alright. Hardcasting a Rift Sower. Tinker. Alright, Tinker. For any artifact card. Out comes a Wormcoil Engine. Blightsteel Colossus, indestructible. And they're going to gain 11 here in just a second. Which is beautiful. See if they have any other try. I don't know what other tricks they would have. Probably just whether or not they want to swing for 1. No cards in hand. Oh, making that a creature. That's right. That thing can do that, can't it? Forgot about that. Gonna swing there. I am okay just blocking there. That's fine. Yep. In step, we're going to Solitude. We're going to evoke with the Palace Jailer. Targeting the Blightsteel, of course. You know, they're going to gain a heck ton of life. But them's the breaks. Back up to 17. But at least I don't have a Blightsteel out anymore. Now I have swords as well, which is can be a little useful actually. I think I'm okay doing a stone coil for 2 again. Just gonna bring that out. I doubt anything they bring out is gonna have haste. At least I can double block and kill the falls if needed. So at least I got that going for me. Opponent. Yeah, I could have equipped, but they would have blocked. I'd have land open, be down to 3 or worse. So, all right, they are not moving to combat. Tells me they probably have a counter spell in their hand somewhere. Well, let's go down to 4 and find out. Okay, Ulamog. So that, he could have built up to that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Theoretically could have gotten to 10. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to attack, so. An opponent. Thou, who sits at 17, plays Forest. So now that'd be one short of getting an Ulamog. But they have nothing in hand. So there's also that. Alright. I can't seem to draw a land to save my life. And our land really could save my life. Alright, well I guess we're going to have to equip. Pay the 2. Yes, that takes me off of his swords. I know. But at least I can attack. Get in there. Now I'm back on my swords. And we'll end the turn. Opponent. Tapping some stuff. For a bribery. Okay. That's right, they got all that stuff shuffled back in. Avacyn? Okay, that's fun. Indestructible. With haste. And they're going to get in for 1. Yep, get in there. Cool. And in step, we're going to have to swords my own Avacyn. I should have taken the bribery. I had the opportunity, but I didn't. I discounted blue too much this time. Alright, Plains. Drop down that Plains. Still don't have enough to do what I want to do, but at least I can bring out the Vanguard fairly free of consequence. Well, now that I don't need to hold them on back for the Swords Plowshares. Yeah, I miscalculated a little bit, but oh well. Bring that out and move on. Alright, opponent. Drew something decent? Nope. They're just activating the Lumbering Falls. And they're going to swing out. They do have a card in hand, and we're about to find out what it is, because I'm going to jump block there and see what they have. Nope. Alright, so we just trade there. They play Llanowar Elf. I'm down to 2. I got a swamp. I'm going to go ahead and swing in. Yeah. Well, yeah. Swing in. Alright, they come down. White, and yeah, whatever. Bring down Elspeth. Take Elspeth up. And I have a blocker. Opponent card in hand. They swing both at me, so I'm definitely going to have to block one. Obviously, I'm going to block the one I can theoretically kill. And unless they have a trick, I am down to 1. Okay, they had another land. I have more land. See, they're at 9, so I really, unless it gives lifelink, which it doesn't, I really want to go ahead and just make another 1/1. Move to combat, get in there for 4. Make them discard the card they don't have. Great, just going to just drop down planes and pass the turn. I might get lucky, I might be getting there. Might get lucky. Let's see. Nope, alright, moving on. A lot of little guys, so Fatal Push looks good. I don't want them to steal my Elsh Norn. That would suck. That would be... Canadian Priest would be good against the bribery, I believe. Blue and green. Well, they are blue and green, so I'll bring that in. See, green and blue, red and blue, black and green. So really all 3 swords do help me here. We are going to take out some of the bigger things that they can mess with us with and try to get in the other way. So I think we can take out the Baneslayer. I also think we take out the Tide Hauler, because they've got ways of dealing with that, and the fact that they gets it back, I'm not a fan of. I also believe that we will need to, or want to, toss out... I'm really going to just toss out the Restoration Angel again, and let's see how this goes. See if we can get our first match win of the day. Opponent will be on the play, I'm assuming. They are. I have a hand I can deal with. Got a plains here, a couple swamps. It's enough for the Vindicate. I can have a turn 2 Bodyguard. I can do a turn 1 Monotithe and ruin some of their plans. So I think I will keep this. I think being on the draw, I think I'm going to hold back for the Monotithe if I absolutely can. Forest into a Llanowar maybe? No? Okay. Drop down the plains and pass the turn. Because the next turn I can play the Usher the Fallen and still have mana left over for the Monotithe. So this is the kind of game we're playing. Okay. Other plains. Bring down the Usher. And good to go. End turn. Opponent. They have all 3 of their colors. Tapping out. This is going to be something I'm going to want to Monotithe. I'm guessing probably. you know, they drop down a show and tell, which gets monetized. Okay, hopefully that ruined their plans for quite a while. Okay, bone shards, that's nice to see, so since I can discard one of my lands to it. Drop that down. We're going to go ahead and get in with the swing. Get in the swing of things, as it were. And we're just going to go ahead and boast there. Get that creature out. And pass the turn. They're going to go down to 18. They drop a second forest. I have a feeling that they're going to be hoping to get land off and on for a while now. Alright, move to combat. Swing, swing. Boast. Get in there for 3. Bring out the bodyguard, or the vanguard. I don't know why I keep calling that an Odonto bodyguard. Tapping out for Mirari's Wake. Okay, now they're going to get their double mana. Alright. Well, thankfully I do have 2 removal spells in my hand. We'll find out if I need them. We're going to bring out Elspeth. And we're going to do that +1 to make a bigger bodyguard. And we are going to swing out again. Bring opponent down to 5. Land for turn. Okay. Opponent. Four green. Wild Speaker. Probably going to untap 2 lands. Yep, untapping 2 lands. Opponent. Four green again. 6 green. 2 white. Are we tapping out here? Very well could be. Ugin, very good card. Very good card. Seems good. And I won. Got there. Alright, so maybe going heavy creature, splashing a black for removal and whatnot. Maybe that was not the best course of action. I really did discount blue. Probably should have maybe done a white-blue, more control-y build. But you know what? This Vintage Cube Phantom draft was a lot of fun with 1 and 2, and especially for free, I'll take it. Thank you very much for watching, y'all.